I have to share something with you. I have to. Listen, Linda, listen, Linda. And yes, it's that time of life that I cannot read without these. Listen to this, friends. Hi, Linda. At the time that I started watching your video clips and your posts and your updates on Facebook, I was in a terrible place. I was a bit of a wreck. I was 5.6 million rand, that's about $400,000 in debt, and going through my second divorce. I got through my first year of being single and lonely, watching each and every Dani Johnson episode, YouTube, Facebook, everything on all topics. It truly gave me encouragement and a bit of hope. I read Dani's First Steps to Wealth as well as her Spirit-Driven Success. I took her advice, even on the smallest things, for example, only buying one bottle of shampoo. I budgeted with a mission. I made some serious changes and sold what I did not need. Our lifestyle has completely changed. My kids are also seriously saving. She has 3 daughters. My eldest is the economist in the family, and she does the pros and cons list before she opens her purse. Today, I only have a final bond of 600,000 Rand. That's about $40,000, and I'll pay it off in 21 months. My biggest motivation is to become a better mother, a better leader, and to be able to make the best choices for my children and my 30 staff members. I'm often not only an employer, but a friend, a mother, and a shoulder. I just need to learn to be the best me I can possibly be, and somehow I know that going to First Steps to Success in DC soon will be my first step to huge success. My preschool is 10 years old this year. I have survived, and I built it up from nothing. I've had no business training, no leadership skills, and I do realize that it's time to invest in my business and in myself. I absolutely love what I do. I just need to be better at it. She has a preschool, a little Christian preschool. I think it's called Angels at Play. What I have learned so far from Dani Johnson has not only given me encouragement to survive as a single mother, to believe in myself and to know that I do not need a man to feel complete, but it has also helped me to make better financial decisions, to set goals for myself, and to dream again. Friends, this is my beautiful friend Almari. We were in high school together a long time ago, and in South Africa, and I didn't know that she was watching my posts. I didn't know that she was. We weren't even in touch. We've not been in touch. It's just, and then I hear from her. If you are going to DC to First Steps to Success at the end of this month, my husband is also going in DC. Please, will you find a woman by the name of Almari? She's a beautiful blonde South African girl. I'm going to post a picture of her. I'll find one from her Facebook page. And would you just give her the kind of welcome that only the DJC community can give? Would you welcome her and high-five her? And oh my gosh, listen, this is why I shout it out from the rooftops all the time. I post all the time about Dani Johnson and the freedom that this woman has brought into our lives, the money we've paid off, the restoration we've had in our marriage, the better mom that I am, the communication skills, the business skills, everything. This woman has got everything. 3 years ago, my friend Richard Morton did not relent on saying to me, Linda, you have to attend this event. I'm like, what the hell, dude? I don't have time for that. I literally said to him, I'm too busy fighting fires. I don't have time to attend seminars. Thank my God that I did. I thank him all the time that I did. So he was persistent enough and cared enough to share the good news with me. And so, you know what? I've lost friends over Dani Johnson. And do I give a rip? I do not. Because I've lost friends. I have church friends who talk about me on a regular basis. I don't give a rip because I am free from the fear of man. I fear and love only my God. I have been called a cult worshiper, a cult leader. I have been accused, my husband and I have been accused by a pastor that we are leading others astray down the garden path to hell, that we don't even go to church and we are cult worshippers and we are beep, 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 not good influence. And we've all been hurt by pastors before. It's not a new thing. I've been blessed to have amazing leaders in my life, church leaders, and some not. We've all been hurt by them. But there are leaders, I call them bleeders, in our lives that are judging people like DaniJohnson.com. You know why? Because, and this is without checking out a book. This is without picking up one of her products. This is without even going and attending an event. You know why? Because they're skeptical, and that's the opposite of faith. And because they are playing God in people's lives. That's why. And I have to work on forgiving those people. Clearly, I have got some forgiving to do, because when leaders preach truth and wisdom and wealth of relationship, and you follow God, and if he says do this, then you do that from the pulpit, and forgiveness and grace, and then off the pitch, they go and do and say other things, man, that gets my blood boiling. That is something And my coach teaches me, do not judge. Doesn't matter what other people do. If they're judging you, don't judge them back. So I don't care what they think of me. I just care about how they're misleading their people, just saying, Dani Johnson. Anyway, I'm getting completely distracted. The point of the matter is, this is why I will always, for the rest of my days, share the freedom that my God has brought into our lives through a woman by the name of Dani Johnson. And there is a First Steps to Success event happening at the end of February in Washington, D.C. And then there is the big one, the big kahuna, which is creating a dynasty in Baltimore at the end of May, which we are going to right on the back of our trip to South Africa. Friends, if you have discovered freedom, if you have, whether it's through Dani or God or other, you can't keep it to yourself. You have to share it. You just share it, man, and have wisdom and seek counsel and how to go about it. And sometimes I understand evangelizing, even a good thing, can isolate people. You know, I did the same thing when I discovered the natural way about 16 years ago, and everyone was like, oh, don't talk to Linda about food and health because I will ram it down your throat. That's not the right way. But this is just sharing and don't be skeptical. If you're a person of faith, you cannot be skeptical. Skepticism is doubt. Doubt is the opposite of faith. So if you trust God, if you trust Him, follow Him, listen to Him, not other men, follow Him, and He will tell you which way to go. Because stories like Almari is what makes it all worthwhile. Isn't I'm just going to get her in front of my coach and mentor who has brought such beauty and freedom to my life. Hope this encourages you. And Almari, my friend, I'm so heartbroken that I won't see you after all these years, that my husband is going to find you and he's going to high five you. He's going to give you a hug from me and you're going to have an awesome time. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Sending you lots of love.